From writing emails, editing photos on Lightroom, making graphic work on Photoshop to editing videos on Final Cut Pro, I have deeply used this laptop to run my whole business online. I'm genuinely excited about how much this MacBook has shaken things up in the tech scene, and it's all thanks to those incredible M1 chips that Apple introduced a while back for their laptops. Now, we have always had this idea that Apple products are a bit on the pricey side, but what's really awesome about this MacBook is that it's super affordable. You can actually get your hands on one for under $800, especially if you take a peek at the second-hand market. And you won't believe the performance. M1 chips make everything run smoother and faster, so you are getting a lot of bang for your buck. Whether you are a student, a professional, or just someone who loves cool gadgets, this MacBook is a game changer that won't leave your wallet crying. Initially I made an oversight by opting for the 256GB version of the MacBook without giving due consideration to the importance of memory space. Recognizing the limitations, I have since transitioned to the MacBook Pro 16-inch with an ample 1TB of storage. Actually, to be candid, beyond the upgrades in memory and screen size, I didn't perceive a substantial performance enhancement, despite engaging in demanding video editing tasks on my MacBook. For those of you, whether students or professionals, engaged in more casual work, the MacBook Air M1 stands out as an exemplary choice. Its capabilities make it one of the finest laptops available in the market. You know that magical promise of all-day battery life that made us fall in love with these machines? Well, I've put in the MacBook Air M1 through its paces for over a year now, and let's talk about the battery life. The MacBook Air M1 continues to impress with its stamina. Even after a year of constant use, I find myself rarely tethered to an outlet. From morning coffee to late night editing sessions, this laptop keeps going. Consider this, it's so light and portable that carrying a charger with you is hardly a real problem. MacBook Air M1's featherweight design and enduring battery life make it a practical choice for those who are always on the go. It's like having a trusty sidekick that's always ready for action. We have already discussed the incredible portability of this laptop, but I want to draw a little comparison with my 16-inch MacBook Pro. If you're someone who travels a lot and needs a lightweight machine that you can use almost anywhere, this should be your choice. From the day I bought my new MacBook, I regretted the extreme portability of my previous Air. It might not seem like a huge difference, but it's actually something you really notice where you are on the go. For example, last month I traveled to London and I literally had no space on the airplane to use my MacBook. For this reason, I'm actually considering switching to the 14-inch version because sometimes that lighter weight and smaller size can make a real difference in everyday use. Fortunately, I mostly work from my house, where I've built a solid workspace that makes me forget about these problems. As a 2020 Apple product, this MacBook Air also maintains the old, in quotes, design, which I personally prefer despite the new MacBooks released in recent years. Even though a significant issue for many people may be the absence of important ports that can really be useful in everyday life. For this reason, I strongly suggest investing in an external dongle to have all those necessary ports for your work. At the time, I bought this affordable Ugreen dongle, but if you can afford it, I recommend opting for a fixed solution, like for example the Satechi one, which allows you to have a dock always plugged into your MacBook without anything dangling. A particular mention is expected from the Retina display that is seriously impressive, giving you vibrant colors, crystal clear details and fantastic contrast. Whether you are editing pics, watching your favorite shows or just scrolling through, every little thing looks stunning on this screen. As we step into 2024, the MacBook Air M1 remains a solid choice for users, and here's why. First off, the worry-free zone of software updates. You are guaranteed to stay up to date without any concerns about falling behind. Now, sure, the newer M series chips are out there, and they are snappy, no doubt. But for your everyday tasks, the M1 in the MacBook Air holds its ground impressively. It's like this: the performance boost in the newer chips might not be a game changer for your typical routine. So in the real world usage, the MacBook Air M1 is still the reliable buddy you have come to know. It's stable, it's got longevity, it's hassle-free. The killer combo of top-notch performance and a stunning display has made it my go-to for the past year. Thanks for hanging out on this ride with me, and as always, wishing you the best. See you soon.